Now that we got our dog, what are some of the things that new dog owners, new puppy owners, or maybe just even new working breed or hunting breed dog owners can expect at that first vet appointment? And what are some considerations from a veterinarian that specializes in sporting breeds and working breeds? What are some things and recommendations to prepare for on that first visit?
Yeah, I think the big thing is getting in on that first visit. So there's always a misconception on people where a breeder will say the dog's up to date on vaccines, and people take that to mean the dog has vaccines all that it needs until it's a year of age. And there's a lot of misconception out there surrounding vaccines. And so once you get that dog, if you have an established veterinarian, schedule an appointment, get the dog in for that appointment. If you don't, then finding a vet and scheduling that appointment to see where it is in that vaccine schedule. And so, it's a lot has changed over the course of my career on the vaccine front. It used to be that we thought, if a dog got 3 vaccines, it was fully vaccinated. Now what we know is that, our vaccines for the bitches are really, really good. They pass on a lot of immunity to these dogs, to these puppies. And it's more of a timing sort of thing that these dogs need to get their last vaccine at 15 to 16 weeks. And so some breeders, in my opinion, start the vaccine series a little bit too soon. But basically, there's a window, and we don't know where that window occurs when the protection from mom falls and before the body can mount its own response. And so there's always a window where they're going to be susceptible to those diseases. And so basically, these dogs need to be vaccinated every 3 to 4 weeks from when they first start vaccines until 15 to 16 weeks is what we determine is when they'll be protected. And so regrouping once you get your puppy with your veterinarian to find out where you're at in that schedule, what vaccines have been given by the breeder. Are they all the vaccines that are specific to your area that need to be given? And then the other big thing is puppies and parasites go hand in hand. So even the cleanest breeding facility in the world, you can get parasites from those guys, because what happens is there's some parasites that insist in the bitch. And when the bitch gets pregnant, the body's immune system drops, and those parasites can start cycling again. So even a dog that technically doesn't have intestinal parasites, they can have different stages of those parasites in their body that recycle at pregnancy. And so once that dog is away from its litter, I like to check a fecal sample into deworm the dog as well, for some of the common parasites and the ones that we worry about human transmission. And so even if your breeder, dewormed your dog or had the dog on, anti-giardial medications or things like that, the big thing is once it's in your environment, you need to check and make sure, is it clear of parasites, and let's get the vaccine situation figured out.